So Zach, what was the lowest point in your life, and how did you recover from it?
Oh yeah, it's a real good question. I had a few low points. So I think when I met my first real estate mentor in San Jose, Jason Boozy, is what happened was I just got off work, and at that time I was driving a 1987 Dodge Diplomat, and it was kind of falling apart, and I was like gaining weight, so a lot of my clothes didn't fit. I wasn't making hardly any money. I couldn't get any new clothes, and I got home. I got off work, and then I got home, and I was just looking at myself in the mirror because I couldn't afford a haircut, so my hair was all crazy, and I was like out of shape, so my clothes didn't fit all that great, and I couldn't really afford any pants. So the current pants that I was wearing that I actually wore to work, it had a hole like right underneath the zipper, like in my crotch. It had like a hole in it. So anytime like I sat down, I always tried to keep my legs closed so like you don't see that hole. So, and I was looking at myself in the mirror, and I knew there was a real estate meetup group that day, and I really didn't want to go because I already felt like crap. Because the way I was, and I really just didn't want to go. And I sat there and I just told myself, I was like, like nothing's gonna change if you don't go. Like if you don't go to this meetup group, like who knows what's gonna happen there? It could just change everything. But if you stay home, everything just stays the same. So after I told myself that, I just kind of just got myself together, and then I just went to that real estate meetup group, and that's where I found my first real estate mentor for San Jose. And that turned out to be the game changer because he ended up selling me my first flip and teaching me how to find deals in Silicon Valley. And I think after that day, maybe like a month later, that's when I made my first check, wholesaling a house, and then after that, flipping a home.
So Zach, the industry now is all about, how can I say? Well, with social media, there's a lot of misinformation out there. What is it that's true to the game that you want people to know in order to be successful in this industry?
Yeah, there's a lot of misinformation, I think, because people want to sell courses. For example, there's a guy who talks about sub twos. Pretty much it means taking over existing financing, but there's one downside to it is a lot of times those homes are kind of in such bad condition, you can't cash flow it. So then how are you going to pay the mortgage if you can't cash flow it? So you do want to use a little bit of common sense, and the number one thing you want to do too is do a lot of research. With the internet, we have so many tools and we have so many videos of people talking about different things, and you may just pick up one nugget. You could watch 10 videos, maybe you pick up 4 different nuggets from 10 different videos. So you really want to do your research, and that's even what I did with this car too as well. Like before I bought the car, I did a lot of research, and I kind of I would have been screwed if I didn't, because like I said earlier, the only thing that stopped me from getting it was getting car insurance. And then I really had to like put my mind to it and figure out, well, how am I going to get car insurance? So stuff like that, you don't want to jump into something and realize you didn't do enough due diligence or research to kind of figure things out. So same thing with like what other people talk about. You just want to do some due diligence on what they say. It's all good.
So Zach, let's get to know you. Tell us, what do you like to do now that you have a new toy? What do you plan to do as far as are you single, Zach?
Yeah.
So what do you plan to do in a single life here in Southern California?
Really trying to focus on getting in shape, eating cleaner. And then after that, just back to business. After this big purchase, I'm ready to just get back to work, really. I kind of took a break for a couple months. Just been sitting at home, just taking it easy, just getting things together. One of my friends just moved back in town. Mentioned earlier is Ty Lopez. He's got a house over here in Beverly Hills. So maybe catch up with him, see what kind of new business opportunities there are. I have a house that I need to buy to flip, and then we just want to do a TV pilot on that one and see how it goes from there. So that's pretty much going to be like my next focus now, is finding another home to flip.
How about personal lifestyle? What do you like to do out there aside from work?
Yeah, so aside from that, once I cut about 30 pounds, I want to get back into surfing. So once I get back into surfing, that's something I really look forward to. Another thing too is, since I'm in Huntington Beach right now, there's this company where you could ride a jet ski out to Catalina Island. So I just want to get back into the water sports, the water life.
So what do you plan to take this new baby out, man?
Excuse me?
What do you plan to take this new baby out?
I'm taking it out right now. We're taking it home today.
Where are you planning to cruise to? Where you want to drive this car to?
I think I'm gonna go pick up a friend. Maybe just hang out in Hollywood, Beverly Hills for a little bit, and then after that, head back to Huntington Beach.
Good deal.
Yeah.